Alright guys, so here is an updated push workout, kind of utilizing the new style of training. Again, just more hypertrophy focused, bodybuilding focused style training. And I hope you guys enjoyed some of the chest tips that I put up. I've already literally had people private messaging me on Facebook and posting about how much better they're starting to feel chest exercises from retracting the scapula and changing some of the angles on the benches that I showed you. So awesome feedback. Like I said, a lot of these are just tips that I'll see from someone, so I'll kind of apply it in the gym. I'll have Devin do it and see how it feels, and if we're both like, wow, this really feels great, I like sharing it with other people and sharing it with you guys. So here is the decline hammer press that you guys saw in the tips video. I tried to show you guys it from the side, so here's just a video of it from the front. But what we did in this workout was we did some strip sets, drop sets, whatever. So we went 3 plates, down to 2 plates, and then down to 1 plate. And getting higher reps. I believe I was doing anywhere from like 12 to 15 reps, and these just burn. The only complaint I have is our decline hammer strength machine. The handles at the end of the movement, if you see, they kind of almost like the handles almost kind of like go vertical, so they're different than like a regular decline hammer press, as opposed where the handles are, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like the way the handles. I feel like when you press fully, it almost it like makes your hands want to slip off the bar, if that kind of makes sense. So kind of an old school hammer strength decline press machine that we have. I prefer the ones that are the same kind of model as the incline press hammer strength machine we have, but like I said, with this machine, it definitely felt a lot better changing the angle on this. So definitely a movement that I'm going to stick with, because I really, with the new angle and the new seat adjustment, it just feels a lot better for me. So moving on, like I said, you guys saw this is a lower angle 15-degree incline dumbbell press. Like I said, guys, it's just the higher angle. And again, this is just individual. If you feel, a 45-degree angle or a 30-degree angle awesome in your chest, stick with it, roll with it. These are just tips for a lot of people that tell me, hey, you know what? I'm doing an incline dumbbell press and I'm not feeling it in my chest. I'm feeling it in my front delts. What can I do to help that? So these are just little tips and things like that to go in the gym, try it, see if it isolates your chest better, and if it does, awesome. You know what? It's something new to throw in your training, because bodybuilding is all about muscle isolation. So I'm just trying to help you guys out and see if I can help you isolate that chest better. So here is another movement that just feels really solid. You get that different kind of handle on the grip. As opposed to going, on the outer side of the grip, you're going on the inner handle. So what I like about this movement is it keeps your elbows close to your body, keeps your elbows tucked. So it's just another great way to kind of keep your shoulders out of the movement and just focus on isolating the chest once again. So finishing this chest portion of the push workout, big fan of incline dumbbell flies. Best analogy I can kind of use for these is act like looks like I'm hugging a big tree. Think of a big log and you're hugging that sucker. One of the best things I can do, and also I really do like moving my butt up higher on the bench. That's just something that I've found that puts me in a better position to isolate my chest. Here's Devin going through his. One thing I will say, this push workout and a lot of the push workouts that you see, the way we do ours, they're very chest dominant. We do a lot of chest volume. That's just kind of something that we kind of end up doing. So just note that you don't have to do this much chest volume if you don't want to. And one thing new that we tried in this workout, I stole this from, if any of you guys are familiar or follow John Meadows, aka the Mountain Dog. I know he's more of like into the NPC scene, but I've been kind of watching a lot of his videos lately and just kind of like picking his brain and watching his videos and kind of learning about some of the stuff that he does. And one thing I really learned is I like a lot of his training styles, a lot of things that he does. I've been kind of applying into our workouts, and you know what I mean. Again, it's like trial and error. Come in the gym, try it. If you like it, awesome. And a lot of the stuff he's been kind of showing on his videos, I've been implementing. So this is just kind of a nice assisted dip, just going really slow, just finishing that chest portion of the push workout with a nice deep stretch in the chest. Like I said, it just felt really good after just blasting your chest and focusing on these nice and slow, just really stretching at the bottom, holding it, and finishing off a great chest portion of the workout. So moving on, this is something that you haven't seen either. This is a single arm standing dumbbell press, and I'm kind of holding on to the side of a bench press there just to kind of help with balance. Another good tip on these to keep your low back tight is to flex your glutes while you're doing this movement, just kind of like you would in a an overhead press. OHP really helps to like keep your glutes flexed. That'll keep your low back tight, your core tight. So, but this is another really good movement that I've been loving for just kind of a nice variation of shoulder press as opposed to just doing your regular seated. Feels really good standing and focusing on one arm at a time. And then we moved on to these cable lateral raises. Some of you guys have seen me post these on Instagram. I just really like the constant tension that you get off the cables. And again, guys, notice how at the top of the movement, my elbows are higher than my wrists. I'm not doing that. I call it the flick the wrist up lateral raise that like 99.9% of people do in the gym. And that's why you see a lot of people with very weak medial delts. Like I said, this is one thing I almost act like at the top of the movement. If I was holding a gallon of water, it looks like I'm kind of pouring out the water with my wrists. And then moving on, Devin got a hard on for some recent Doug Miller really heavy tricep pushdowns that he posted with Mark Lobliner. I'm sure some of you guys saw that video where Doug Miller had like 45 or 245s on his tricep pushdown. So these are kind of more of a, nothing nearly as heavy as what they were doing, but kind of more of a heavier focused tricep pushdown. We're kind of using one of those handles that it looks kind of like a V handle, but it's a little bit different. Anyway, so I'm going a little heavier than usual. That's why I'm kind of leaning forward more, just because it helps when you're going super heavy like that. Leaning forward will definitely give you a little bit more, put your body in a better position to be able to handle more weight. And then we just finished off this workout with an overhead extension movement. I'm a big fan of just these, no attachment, just use the ball end of the cable, go behind the back there and do single arm overhead cable extensions. These just feel awesome to finish off your triceps. There's no stress on the joints, just nice constant tensions. Really extend that elbow at the top to get a full contraction in the tris. Great finisher. Anyways, guys, so this is an updated push workout. I'll try to get a back, or aka a pull movement up next, kind of showing you guys kind of how we're doing our hypertrophy back or pull workouts next. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are enjoying the tips. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, everyone. Talk to you later.